Niner Empire, what's up with it? Your boy's back at it for another season. Just want to get on here and holler at you guys real fast. Just got done watching a Hall of Fame game between the Browns and the Jets, and football is officially back, and couldn't be any more happy about that. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Last video I did was back in the NFC title game, against the Philadelphia Eagles, and since then I just been quote unquote in the dungeon, just handling my business, taking on some new ventures and stuff like that. But just wanted to get on here real fast and just talk a little preseason Niner football and stuff like that. But before I get into that, a couple things I want to get off my chest. Like I said, since my last Niners video, I just been laying low, doing some soul searching, and about a few months ago, I decided that I wanted to tackle on some more ventures and take my, try my hand in doing some blogging. I don't know if some of you remember, but in the past I have blogged for a couple websites that are non-existent no more. One was Niner Fans, the other one was Niners Radio, and I just decided that I wanted to go out there and just start my own blogs and see where that takes me. So I went and created my own page on WordPress. It's up and running, and it's not set up the way I want it to yet, so I'm still working through the kinks and all that, but it is up and running. I am going to be doing blogs about the 49ers, but other than that, I'm also going to be, blogging about life. It could be traveling, it could be food, it could be just whatever's on my mind, because I just feel that, when I get in my comfort zone, when I'm writing, I'm at my best. So I want to try to tackle that endeavor, and who knows, just see where it takes me. But if you want to check it out, the website is paul-dub75.blog. Again, Paul, Paul dash dub, D-U-B 75.blog, and I'll go ahead and leave the link on there. I've done a few blogs about the 49ers, like during the off season, but I've also, just writing about a lot of stuff or whatever. So, if you want to read my Niner blogs, or you just want to get inside my head or whatever, I welcome you to that website. And again, I'm still trying to work out the kinks and still trying to learn the things of building a web page and all that. So if you go there, just bear with me. But, if you want to see what's going through my mind, just check it out. And secondly, I'm going to be real with y'all for a second. I've been making videos on YouTube since 2008, and a lot of you have been following me for years, some of you since day one, and then some of you have sometime along my journey just joined in or whatever. And first off, I want to say thank you. I know I'm not on here as much as like I used to be when I first started, and I'll get into more of that in a second, but I really thank and appreciate every one of my subscribers on here, guys that take the time out of their day, to listen to what I got to say about the San Francisco 49ers. And yeah, I know a lot of the times that I seem like I'm repetitive and stuff like that. But again, I really appreciate everyone that takes the time to, watch what I got to say, about the 49ers. And I know I don't know everything about that, but I just go off what I see, I just try to keep it fair with you. It's like what I think, and then just go right there. But again, I really appreciate every one of you guys that watch my videos. Thank you so much. And like I said, I've been doing this since 2008. So about 15 years. And I remember the first four seasons, 2008 through 2011, I was on here religiously. I would do pre-game videos, post-game videos, or whatever was on my mind, whether it be the 49ers, whether it be sports, whatever. And I mean, when I did my pre-game videos, whether I'm just talking football or doing hate week videos, you all know that's been watching me for a long time that I would always have my pregame video up by Wednesday. No later than Thursday, but I would always have it up by Wednesday for the most part. And those of you that watch my postgame videos, you better believe I was one of the first fools on here, win or lose, to talk about what happened with the 49ers. And that's how it was my first 4 years on here. And then you go to 2012, and like I said, I'm just being real with you guys because you followed me for so long. I met a lot of you on here, and I consider y'all like family, so I feel I could be real with you. 2012 was an interesting year. That not only was the year that the 49ers went to the Super Bowl, but that year I was going through a divorce. Real talk. I was just going through a divorce. And I noticed that since I've been doing these videos, like from that year on, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was because maybe like I was going through a lot with the divorce and it just kind of affected my psyche about wanting to do videos and stuff right here, or maybe I just been doing this so long that, hey, there's other stuff out there I want to do other than making YouTube videos, but whatever. But, you know, since 2012 on, I mean, I always had that mentality, you see me, cool. If not, hey, you see me when you do. And, you know, like I said, I know like a lot of the times that when I do get on here, I sometimes stumble on my words and I repeat myself, and I really, for you loyal subscribers, you know, I don't want to feel like that I'm constantly saying the same shit and boring you guys and all that. So I'm trying to think of ways to like maybe spice up this channel. So I've been doing some thinking, and I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm actually thinking about starting a live show on here. I'm thinking about it. I got to see how I got to go about it. I've thought about, you know, like guys like 49er Minded and so, Grant Cohn, have like their own shows on here. I thought about that. I've even thought about doing live feeds during the game so you can see first and foremost how I am during these 49er games. You can see the thrill in me, you know, when we're doing good, and you can just see me stress the fuck out when we're fucking up. I think y'all just love that, especially y'all who know me as a 49er fan. Y'all will probably like that. But like I said, it's something I'm thinking about, but I'm not going to do it unless I know I can get up on here. Because if anything, I want to give you guys a good product. I don't want to sit in here and waste your time and bore you. So what I need to do is like just think of a plan of like how I'm going to do this. So, you know, just basically stay tuned. You know, bottom line is I'm just looking for ways to spice up my channel. Again, I've been doing this since 2008. I figure it's time, you know, to like up the ante a little bit, don't you think? I think you guys deserve more. You guys deserve that. So anyways, that's just been going on with my world. And with all the done rambling, now let's just talk about where I am with these San Francisco 49ers. And obviously a lot has happened this offseason. It happens every year. Changes in personnel, free agency, the draft. Like the Javon Hargrave, a great signing. Sucks we lost players like Jimmy Ward. And then there's Nick Bosa, which I'm not too worried about. I would like for him to be at camp, but the one thing I don't have to worry about Nick Bosa is him dicking around out there, not doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's in Florida, working out, doing his thing, so that I'm not worried about. I do worry about him being in game shape, because it's one thing to be in shape, but it's another thing to be in football game shape. That's just on a different level. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. But overall, as far as us signing him, I like to get it done, but eventually I feel it will get done, and then we can finally move on and stuff like that. I thought we had a really decent draft. I honestly don't know why we didn't address the right tackle situation. I know we got Colt McKivitz, but Mike McGlinchey's gone. So my question is, who's behind McKivitz? And so I'm guessing Shanahan and the coaching staff, they have that much confidence in him that they didn't go out and address the right tackle position. Maybe they know something I don't. What else is there? Yeah, I know I really have, just been taking things in stride. I'm hearing stuff here and there. As far as the quarterback situation, I'm just going to leave that for what it is and just let it play out. I'm glad that Brock Purdy's back, but we still need to determine if he's going to be the answer long-term for us. I mean, I know he had a good first year, but I need to see it again. I need to see 2, maybe 3 years under a quarterback's belt to determine how far he could succeed, with this team. So I think the jury's still out on him. And of course, he's been out for quite some time after his injury. It was good getting him back in time for training camp. And now it's just all about him taking the reins back and just getting back into shape. Trey Lance, I done heard it all. Whether we could trade him, he could be released, that he looks more comfortable out there, that he looks just so. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. And that's a reason. Another reason why I've kept my mouth shut is that, I mean, you can go out here, whether it be OTAs, minicamp, training camp, practice, and you could, ball out as good as you can, but I need to see you in game situations. So I don't know what's going on with this Trey Lance thing. I'd like to think that in his third year, he's a little bit more comfortable out there. And I just need to see with my own eyes with what this team is working with. So once preseason gets here, I want to see like how he has a grasp of the offense and what he can do. Because he could push the ball down the field better than Brock Purdy. He just needs to get he just needs to get that experience out there, and there's just nothing to it. Sam Darnold, I don't know about that. I think he's just taking up a roster space. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna let this quarterback situation play out. Will Brock Purdy be ready for Week 1? What can Trey Lance do to, take it to that next level? And is Sam Darnold finally in the right system? I mean, the way I see it, talent-wise, from the whole roster to the coaching staff, this is a Super Bowl caliber team. So that's one thing I'm not worried about. I'm just curious to see how this quarterback situation plays out and the situation with the right tackle. And we got a new rookie kicker, Jake Moody. Sucks that we don't have Robbie Gould anymore. And it's going to be interesting to see now so far. And again, I mean, it's just training camp, but so far, I mean, Jake Moody, he seems to be, checking off all the boxes. So far, so good. I'm just worried about, can he carry that into the season and make the kicks when we really need it in crucial situations. If he could do that, great. It's a lot of pressure to be putting on a rookie kicker, especially when you replacing somebody like Robbie Gould. So we'll see what happens. I mean, but overall, I like what I see with this team. You got a great defense led by Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, Hufanga. And then offense, we got so many weapons with McCaffrey, Debo, Kittle, Elijah Mitchell, Jordan Mason. Brandon Ayuk, I think, is going to have a great year this year. Watch out for him. I mean, so overall, we got a great team. I like our shot. I got a couple questions, but that doesn't mean that this team can't overcome it and get to the promised land. So it's going to be real interesting to see how these real few weeks of the preseason plays out. We got our first game against the Raiders in about 10 days. I don't think Purdy's going to be playing that game, so we should get an extensive look at Trey Lance and Sam Darnold, probably Brandon Allen too. And I'm just looking to go to work. Oh yeah, and some bubble guys I'm curious to see, like Danny Gray. He's on the bubble. Running back TDP. He's looking better this year compared to he did his rookie year last year. But he's got a mountain to climb too. Dealing with McCaffrey, Elijah Mitchell, Jordan Mason, Kyle Juszczyk, and this team's probably going to keep like 4 or 5 running backs maybe. So he's got his work cut out from him, but you just leave it up to fate. That's all you can do. Just ball out, do the best you can. See who makes the final 53. All right, so now I really feel like I'm rambling, but that's pretty much all I got. I just wanted to get on here real fast. Say what's up to you guys. Like I said, I'll share the link of my new, my WordPress with my blogs. Like I said, I'm gonna talk not just 49ers, but hey, travel, food, whatever's on my mind. If you wanna get into my head on my other stuff other than 49ers, if not, that's cool. You got me here on YouTube. And then, like I said, I'd like to start my own show on here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sit here thinking about how I'm gonna do that. And I don't know if it's gonna be sometime this year, or maybe early next year, but I'll keep you guys posted. And like I said, I'm not gonna do it unless I know I could give you guys the best quality of what I can offer you. And then as for the 49ers, it's been way too long since that championship game. I've been ready to just, for this team to get on the field and go to work. And we're almost there. We're almost there. Let's go to work. Let's try to get number 6. Let's get the job done. All right, Niner Empire. Well, it's been fun. And I will get with you soon.